Happy Friday, everybody.
Howdy.
We're back. We've been off and on. It's been a spotty summer. And Jedi still at sea. And Dom is elbowing people on the floor of the con to get some Funko signed.
Whereabouts? Possibly somewhere in the vicinity of San Diego.
Throwing his underwear at Cold Slither and having a blast out in San Diego. So
Hanging out.
You're having fun out there, Dom. I know he's been sending pictures. I saw him at Cold Slither. He's officially a groupie now, I think, because
the picture's not from the con.
This is third one, right?
Yes. There's normally a food shot, a ceiling shot, a couple random cosplayers, Cold Slither. So hopefully Dom can learn. Yeah. Hopefully Dom can learn how to get the photos out of his phone to us when he gets back. So hopefully we can see some of what went on and the craziness that is the San Diego Comic Con.
The good thing there is his wife is there to take pictures too. So we'll definitely get some good pictures.
Just send us those pictures instead.
Yes.
Because his pictures will be a blur of nothingness.
But we are lucky enough tonight. We are lucky enough tonight to have JJ here and Nerdy Geek. So we filled in the panel. Because if not, it would just mean me and Styx riding solo. We've done it before. But
good to have you guys.
Pops. What's up, Pops?
So let's do what we do. Let's get into our just looking in first, and then we'll say hi to everybody.
I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
Welcome to the Just Looking In on the Qualified, where I decide to show some books that I don't give a shit about if people like them. I don't give a shit if they're worth any money. They're just books that I find interesting. We normally keep with a theme. And of course, as always, I did not let you down again this week. We do have a theme.
Yay.
And, a lot of times the theme just kind of comes to me. Sometimes I watched Johnny Pemberton in a movie this week called Mermaid, which was an extremely, I believe it might be free now. I actually had rented it before it was free. Imagine Splash if the mermaid liked to kill people and was hideously ugly. If Tom Hanks was a drug addict. It was a fantastic movie, but it gave me the idea. Let's go with mermaids tonight. So we got some mermaid books tonight. First up on our list, we got Barbie Fashion number 22, October 1992, an early Amanda Conner cover. So for all you Amanda Conner fans out there, don't forget her early Barbie work because she did a good number of Barbie covers early on. So if you want to chase some of her early work, Barbie and Barbie Fashion have some good ones. Yeah, we got a nice little mermaid cover there.
There's a lot of Barbie dolphin covers too. There's that other one.
Yeah. There's I almost did dolphin homage covers to the famous dolphin comic.
Dolphin. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I was too lazy to try to find all this, so instead I just went with mermaids. Next up on our list, got a little Aquaman action, and we all love Terry Dodson. So Aquaman, Sword of Atlantis number 54 from September of 2007. A nice Terry Dodson cover with some mermaids hanging out with Aquaman.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that one. I might have to hunt that one down.
That might be the most clothed Aquaman has ever been.
I'm not like I love me some old Nick Cardy Aquaman covers. There's a couple nice. There's a nice Glenn Orbit cover out there with Aquaman. There's not too many Aquaman covers I go crazy for. A Mira cover, sure, but Aquaman himself, no. But I'm happy to have some mermaids on here, and I think we all love Terry Dodson. So
yep.
One to look for.
He doesn't let us down.
Yeah, and I like Terry Dodson. on an Aquaman book. That's fun. Next up, we talked about Paul probably 3 or 4 months ago. The man does bang up work on Deja Thors. He has some of the best Deja Thor stuff out there. But Paul Rideau doing Damsels, Mermaids, number 3 from 2013. Lovely Dynamite book. It's a good cover. It's a good mermaid cover.
She forgot her shells.
She did, and that's why we like her. But Paul does some great work, and it's cheap. His work is cheap. It's so you find these Dynamite books out there, and they're great covers. Like I said, his Deja Thor's work is fantastic, and they're just still dirt cheap out there. So good mermaid cover out there.
I like it.
Next up, Shannon Mare's kind of hit or miss for me sometimes, but this Shahrazad number 1 cover E. This was a convention exclusive from Aspen from 2015. Beautiful mermaid cover. Beautiful mermaid cover.
Shannon Mayer's early work was always on point, I thought, and then I haven't liked anything from him like that.
Yeah, I haven't been. There's nothing that I've seen recently that's overwhelmed me enough to pay up for it.
Yeah, like those little Critters variants and stuff are great.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful cover. Back when convention exclusives weren't 3,000 books every con with 75 different covers for each book, and you had a few that were great, and you went and looked for them. So,
and you probably could get them too.
Yeah, and you probably didn't have to get in a fight with somebody that smells like BO and nachos.
Yeah, get in a shoving match with 3 other vendors.
Yeah. For somebody to try to grab a stack of them so they can run over to their Whatnot booth or eBay Live booth to immediately sell them.
Yeah. I was literally at a GameStop the other day where the guy was talking about going to San Diego and saying, I'm going to have my vendor's badge, but I'm going to get there early and I'm going to switch out to my regular badge and I'm going to pick up all the exclusives. I'm like, oh, you're that dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Let's see. Next up on our list, Sabine Rich doesn't get enough love. I love Sabine Rich's work. And Theory of Magic number 5 from Rothick 2019. Just a good mermaid cover. Just a nice one. Not the easiest one to find, but not too hard either.
Yeah,
but this must be one of the mermaids from Avatar.
I just like it. Like I said, I like Sabine Rich's work. I think she normally works with Frank Cho a lot too. But when she does her own work, it's good stuff. Let's see. Next up on our list, you know what? Pete did a cheesecake segment this week. I guess we're influencing Pete now in terms of the content that he's putting on the channel. And I was looking at those comments, and someone was like, "Hey, how about some Jim Ballant?" And I was like, "Yeah, Jim Ballant is great." And like I said, I put this in the comment. I never remember ever buying any tarot, Witch of the Black Rose books, but for some reason, the section, the little stack where everything's organized, it gets bigger. It gets bigger and bigger. I don't know whether I'm buying them in lots, whether they're getting thrown in, but I do enjoy Jim Ballant's work. And it's number 65, cover B, is quite a beautiful cover. Quite a beautiful cover. We get a mermaid.
It seems like he started to draw legs for the mermaid and then changed his mind halfway through.
Yeah. It's like, well, they're kind of legs, and then they kind of just goes into a tail. Maybe she's on land. She's transforming. I don't know, but the top lady's quite ample, and I'm quite happy about that.
She looks very buoyant, that's for sure.
Yes, she does. It's hard to get deep in the water with those things. Let's see. Next up, Zenoscope. Zenoscope never lets me down, and Mike Chrome very rarely ever lets me down. And Grim Fairy Tales presents Little Mermaid number 4. This was just the cover A from 2015, but it's a good one. I like Chrome, and a little indoor mermaid action, and a little weird creeper in the back. That's all.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he's what he's doing, what he's holding.
I remember that scene in Little Mermaid.
No, I don't either. But
It's been a minute.
it's the kind of Little Mermaid that I want to see in terms of story. So can't go wrong with that. And last but not least, we got a newer one here. So The Last Boy #4, I think this came out. Yeah, it was 2025. This was last summer. The version of this is beautiful as well. I'm a big Angela Wu fan. I love her work, and this was just a weird, cool cover with some mermaids on it.
I have this one.
The Last Boy had some banging covers.
Is this a Peter Pan story or something? Like
yes,
yep.
Yes, it was. Peter Pan, as always, just a dick.
He was in this story. He was.
Yeah, he was a massive dick.
Least likable character in his own story.
Yeah, and it's just like, why do you keep fucking with people? You know, and just kept going at it. But no, this was a good one. Penosian working on this as well, so there was some good Penosian stuff in here.
I think Penosian wrote it, didn't he?
Yeah, and you had you had Hughes cover as well on. I think it was issue 1. There was a huge ratio on it. So
yeah, the Tinkerbell.
Yeah. So Boom Books. I never seem to make any money on Boom Books, but they always had really beautiful art, and really good artists. So
they're entertaining.
That's what we got for this week. So let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. We got GTK Comic, as always, coming in first, second, and third. Well, actually, Nerdy Geek was up there actually first, but he's on the panel, so
disqualified.
Yeah, I can't put you on the podium this week because you're
GTK was actually there way earlier, and all of his stuff dropped, and then I jumped in.
But as always, we love GTK Comics. He always has good stuff for sale on the eBays. Tommy Longbox, what's up, Tommy? How you doing?
What's up, Tommy?
Oh, got Terry here. Terry got to go back to work. Please enjoy us on the rewind, Terry. We always miss you.
Yeah, thank you, Terry.
Grumpy Gus, what's up, Grump? How you doing tonight?
Grumpy.
Ed LeBeau, always good to see you.
I don't know. I think I get lumped in. I think I'm fair to get lumped into the Bluebeard category now. A few years ago, maybe not.
Yeah, I want to. I was gonna shave mine, but I have jury duty coming up, and I refuse to shave it until jury duty's there.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get disqualified for it.
That's the plan. We'll see.
Look like one of those Hatfields or McCoys.
Hey, Paul. Thank you very much, Paul. Always good to see you. Oh, Gramps. What's up, Pops? Good to see you as well tonight. Hope the little ones aren't sitting on your lap Gramps. For our show, because we tend to get a little spicy at times. Let's see. Tyson, as always, I love that avatar. It's fantastic. I appreciate all the foot references. Always makes me happy. It's wonderful to be back.
$3,000.
Let's see. Joffrey Castro, how you doing tonight? Nice to see you as well. And, of course, Cosmic, mainstay of the show. Always wonderful to have you out there. And it wouldn't be a Friday if BK wasn't here. So, BK, I look forward to disappointing you, as I normally do on every Friday, with whatever I choose to show.
It's a tradition.
It is. I did see the man that looked very similar to me that did get tossed by the buffalo out of Yellowstone. That was
poor guy.
Something
else.
That
poor guy.
Yeah, that guy. Hey, he saved his grandkid. He distracted him. Took a little rodeo clown pinwheel in the air, and good stuff.
That buffalo was vicious too. The thing chased him for like half a minute. Like,
oh, I know. Those things
around
are huge.
Through trees and everything.
I blame I blame fucking Ted Turner, that son of a bitch, having to bring those things back. Oh, man.
Had to preserve those buffalo.
Yeah. He single-handedly brought them back and then served them as food in his restaurants.
Yeah. Why do you think he brought them back?
I will say, delicious burgers.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a bad burger.
It's a good burger. Pricey, but good.
Very pricey.
Love me a good bison burger. And, oh, there you go. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? All righty. I think
what's up, Sarah?
Everybody that's hanging out there today. Let's do some pickups. How about that? It's been a couple weeks. Got a few things to show. I don't have a lot. I didn't get a lot, but what I have is very interesting. So first, I'm going to start with something that's very interesting. I got this in the mail, and I was like, oh, there's stamps from Germany on it. That's interesting. I don't remember ordering anything, but apparently the Kickstarter was out of Germany. So this is a wonderful lenticular 3D Perillo cover on Sisterhood number 6. So
that is nice.
So yeah, it's
crazy nice.
That was really cool. I'm not normally a big fan on gimmicky stuff, but it's Perillo and it's 3D, which looks bad as shit. Looks cool as could be.
I might just get that.
Also a little Elias Chazotis as well on Sisterhood number 6, which I'm definitely not going to complain about. And then I funded this thing 2 years ago. And after a lot of back and forth, I will give credit where credit is due. It was fulfilled. So I'm very happy to get my Art of Dean Yeagle books in with some Mandy, which I'm very, very happy about. I was very disappointed I was waiting for so long because I was like, oh, please don't be one of those ones that never fulfills. Because I do love Dean Yeagle, and these covers are fantastic. Yeagle is great. There you go.
That's a dog. That was Stitch for a second.
No, and I love Yeagle. Hey, he made the Cookie Crook from Cookie Crisp. Some more Mandy. We got a little bathtub Mandy.
Cookie Crisp.
And this one, which is just beautiful and wonderful.
Yeah, that one's great.
Oh, that's nice.
That one is fantastic.
What's the?
That's nice.
Isn't there a what's the movie in that same style of animation? Or the movie
Cool
like Cool World or
Cool World? Yeah, Cool World.
I think you're
Yeah,
thinking
Cool
Cool
World.
World. Yeah.
Yeah, Cool World.
Yeah, Cool World. Okay.
And
Brad
then yeah, that was Brad Pitt in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then this came in. I showed it on Bruce's show, but I am going to show it here as well because it's too goddamn awesome not to show.
I saw this and I thought it was
ticket with
crazy. That's awesome.
That ticket, which is packaged, it's affixed to the cover in its own sleeve. This is a actual 1974 ticket for the Snake River Canyon jump. An actual legitimate ticket, not a reproduction. So that was one of the coolest things that I think I've ever got as an add-on in a Kickstarter.
That's cool.
That is cool. I love Canyon.
Yeah, there was a nice foil cover with Evil at the Evil Knievel pinball machine, which is pretty awesome. I'm a big Evil Knievel fan. I can't get enough. And of course, there was a flops cover, so I got a couple of those.
That is a nice one.
Yeah, they were nice. And then, of course, it also came with the Brass Balls Society
Nice.
as well.
Nice.
So I have gigantic Evil Knievel size balls. So
62, low number. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a fantastic Kickstarter. So I love me some Kickstarters, but every now and then you get one that's like, this one's special. So it was a fun week of Kickstarters between the 3D Perillo and the Evil Knievel. It's good stuff.
So I didn't really get too much in, but there was one thing that I didn't show 2 weeks ago that I had gotten. And
Not a replica. Not a replica,
A
Cosmic.
real
It is supposedly a legitimate, real ticket. It was from the Knievel family.
So I don't think I showed this. Did I show this? Well, you'll tell me if I showed this. So I was able to get my other Doctor Who Barbie to go along with my Ruby Sunday. So I got the set now.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Got your dolls.
Yeah. I need a 13. I need 13.
These look like dolls.
Hey, that's it's not. They're not dolls. They're just they're collectibles.
Collectible action figures.
Figurines.
They're not so
Well,
action figures.
Action figure. The old GI Joe. They're action figures. So I enjoy it. That's all that matters. No, that's it. That's all I had to show.
Nerdy, what you got?
All right, I got a few comics. I did pick up the Luana Vecchio
nice.
Dread the Hall H.
I love the Dread the Hall H covers. They're fantastic. There's a cool Maria Wolf one.
I picked up the 1 in 15 for Red Shirts, Ghosts of the 21st Century. There was a little accident that happened, or maybe some action that happened in the shuttle that didn't work too well for the crew. I picked up the Adam Hughes Zatanna. Really nice cover. I wish they didn't put this Prime Magus all over the artwork, but it's still a nice cover.
I'm sure some con will give that to us in a Virgin.
A Virgin and a foil
I picked
Virgin.
Up the Stained Glass Corpse Knight 1 in 25. Nice. I thought this was a really gorgeous cover, and I'm still really enjoying this series. Of course, I picked up my swimsuit cover of X-23 by Ji Hung Lee, I think. Yep. And then speaking of Chad Zudis, this was a fantastic Vampirella that he put out. I really love this one.
I enjoy his Vampies. They're good.
Somebody's Killing the Children. I got the black and whites, and I got the regular cover for issue 49. I got the Eom Zatanna, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Eom did a great job with that one. And then I got Zatanna in the box.
I love that. That's actually... And that was the A cover. That's actually my favorite of the covers.
This one's
of the cover.
DC's done a lot of covers like this with their female characters. This one actually makes sense because she would be doing something like this for her act.
They had two this week.
Never
the
really
other
made
one was,
sense.
I think Justice League Unlimited had one too.
We got a J. Scott Campbell Turtles cover right here. First time I think he's ever done one. And then another swimsuit cover of Terry Dotson with Harley and Ivy on there. Always with the ducks on all these swimsuit covers. And I also picked up the Justice League cover.
That is perfect. That Power Girl floating is nice.
Power Girl floating. You got Batman, gooning on her with his snorkel. Really nice cover right here. And then this one I'm excited for because I recently did start playing D&D, and I picked up this cover, and I'm going to take this to a con and have an artist do something for me right here. And then I'm just going to keep it in a nice Mylar and then just draw everything on here when I actually use it in a game. And I think that's going to be awesome. I picked up like 4 or 5 of these because I'm going to get a few of them done by different artists. And that's the last one.
I wish more blanks were like that. That were a little more fun instead of just a blank cover.
Yeah, I really like that. I thought that was a great idea.
JJ, you got anything?
I do. So I had other new comic stuff, but that's not with me. I've been selling a lot of magazines lately, and when I sell something, I often pick something up, usually the same kind, because I always me in that subject.
I am always like doing something, and then I check my phone like 2 hours later, and I see there was a message. It's like, I'm doing a magazine show now, and I'm like, damn. And I go to it, and it's ended already, and I'm like, shit.
But I had to go back and pick up some magazines because I forgot that some of my favorite artists did covers for these, because I was selling a lot of back issues, but I didn't have the Darwin Cook one.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Darwin Cook back issue. And then I actually,
those guys, by the way, they frequently will go to the cons, and they have a nice section of back issues that you could pick up of those, which are always nice.
Same company, same artist, different book. This was Comic Book Artists number 3.
That is nice.
Darwin Cook doing all the DC characters.
And you got Dupe right there in the middle.
Yeah, and Marvel. There's Marvel on it too. And then these I found in a box, a magazine box that I forgot I had because I keep the foreign comics separate, but I forgot I had these old Dave Stevens Italian
Yes.
that are magazine size. So this is All America Comics number 1.
That is
Like
nice.
that.
Planet Comics.
I have some of the weird foreign Dave Stevens stuff, and it's always like, I don't know what size this is. I don't know what box I'm
They
supposed
always
to put
come
this
different.
in.
Well, I showed you the picture of the big one in chat a while
Yeah.
ago. But this was comic art.
Jungle Girl.
Jungle Girl Sheena, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And then another comic art, which is, I think this was the get my glare off there. Chev Noir
Nice.
3D.
Chevron
one.
Noir, yeah.
And then one last one, which was an interesting one. This one's for Dom. But I found a copy of this on eBay and picked it up again. I sold it.
Oh,
So
nice.
this is
Nintendo
a
Power.
variant cover with Boba Fett on it for Nintendo Power 92, I think it was. Yeah, 92. So
Nice.
way back in like 1996.
Nice. That's some good stuff. Some good stuff. I look forward to your next sale on the Whatnots. I'm hoping
Oh,
I
I'm
see
always
I
cooking up
see it in
something.
time. you
I need
have
to
a wonderful
follow your
stash
Whatnot.
of good stuff.
Yeah.
You always have a wonderful stash of good stuff.
A lot of niche stuff.
Yeah,
fun.
that's the stuff we like here. That's the
Yep.
stuff we like.
Nothing wrong with that.
BK, I'm not gonna do the Thanos throne. If anything, I'm gonna build me a custom captain's chair from Star Trek. That's what I want to do.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Well, like a turn.
But
Yep.
but from the original series.
Yes, for the original series, the one with the handles and the little what glass crystal buttons on it. Yeah.
I figured that one would have to probably be the easiest one to build. A lot
Yes.
of sharp angles, not a lot of curved things. It's nice. All righty. Well, I don't have a my bad this week. I don't. So I don't have anything. So I just gave you a picture of Rita Hayworth. That's where we're going with that. That was
Andy would be proud.
it just felt right. It just felt right. So for a comic now later this week, for this week, I'm liking Mind Management New and Improved. Jasper Juvenile, who I love, does Dynamite Diva, doesn't, indie artist, doesn't do a ton of covers. I love seeing his work out there. So there's this, and there's a Virgin that I think is a 1 in 10 as well. So for all you indie fans out there, he is a cool indie artist that again doesn't do too many covers. Lotte had a nice Flash Gordon Quarterly out there as well. It's a good Lotte cover. I don't know how many people are out there buying Flash Gordon Quarterly number 8. But yeah, not many. But it's a good Lotte cover for all you Lotte chasers out there. And Draxgal has Ascension 35. It's a good cover. You had Dead Samurai had the first cover of his, which sold quite well. They had a second print, which sold very well, and there is a con exclusive of it as well, which I'm sure will also sell pretty well. So it's nice to see, as we always say, a lot of our favorite cheesecake artists that we see in Kickstarters all the time starting to make that crossover into some non-Kickstarter books and some bigger publishers. So
Yeah, it has a Ghost in the Shell vibe.
it does. Essentia covers are always crazy. They always bang out some crazy covers. And I can never tell when they're really coming out because some of them have been delayed significantly, like that Ronald McDonald one, that Perillo one.
Yeah, that Barrio was delayed almost a year.
Yeah. I mean, I had that thing pre-ordered from TFAW. And then they went out of business.
Delayed it so long they weren't in business anymore.
Yeah. So And for the future, look, we're getting Ito doing an X-Men book. That's something, kids. So Midnight X-Men #1, cover I, is an Ito variant. So you get a little Ito Gambit there. Ito has more covers out now than I know what to do with that. That guy is just banging out covers. They're all cool as shit. I mean, his watercolor work is pretty badass. But it's nice to see him on a Marvel as well. Also had to throw in Terminal #3, the 1 in 25. I'm a big Ben Oliver fan. I think Ben Oliver's awesome. His old Vampy work was fantastic. He's just, anytime he does a cover, it's always pretty cool. And Terminal, I think Terminal has some good legs to it. You got Kirkman behind that. I feel bad not buying early books when Kirkman's name is attached to it. Looks like a good one. And a different Jay Gonzo style here. Star Trek is having a new book coming out. So we got a 1 in 25 for Jay Gonzo on the new relaunch from IDW of a new Star Wars series. So
yeah, I got that one on my FOC. I love.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks it looks good, and people love Gonzo. People love his work, and that's just a pretty badass cover.
Cool.
I don't buy a ton of Star Trek books. I don't buy any Star Wars books anymore. I probably buy more Star Trek books than Star Wars books anymore. But Star Trek's they've been killing it with some of the series that they put out there. The Red Shirt stuff was fantastic, and I don't know. Maybe the series will get something right. So
my problem about books like that is they bother me that I always put them in the box upside down or something. I'm not looking close enough.
Oh,
yeah,
They're inverted like that.
That's why I hate buying Virgin covers anymore. I don't, if I don't file it right away, I'm like, shit, I don't want to undo this. I don't want to take it out. I don't want to remember what the hell this book is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least it says it.
Yeah. At least it's up there. But yeah, let's hope we get a little Star Trek resurgence here of some good stories and some good writing.
yeah.
That's nice, Ed. Those D&D blanks are really good.
Let's see. And for my tops and tails this week, another artist I love. I love Ben Caldwell. Ben Caldwell always amuses me. His covers are always fun and sexy. And we're getting Denver, which is Jimmy Palmiotti is going to be putting this out through Mad Cave. Cover issue 1 had a pretty nice Ocean cover. Issue 2, nice Caldwell cover on D. Also, Jimmy puts out good stuff. They're always fun reads. So I'll definitely be picking that up.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Of
that's a
course.
nice one.
Yeah, it's a Caldwell. Caldwell's, like I said, there's always there's several types of vampy covers. When you get vampy covers, there's sexy vampy, there's kind of horror, bloody vampy, and then there's fun vampy. Caldwell always does fun vampy covers, and I always like that.
Yeah, I like when he does Harley. He doesn't do her much, but I like his Harley.
When he does, it's good. He did those covers for Harley and Elvira for that crossover, and those were the most fun covers out of that whole run.
Yep.
So yeah. So check out Denver. Probably a fun little indie series. Anyway, make Bruce put it on the reading list when the #1 comes out here.
Make him read it.
And make him read it so I don't have to read more fucking Marvel or absolute shit that I don't want to read. So fingers crossed. Jedi, of course, Jedi ain't here. So I don't have a cosplayer this week, but I don't like to leave that segment unfulfilled. So and I don't want to step on his toes and try to do the segment. The only thing I do for that is that's not a comic, because that's a long running segment that we have to keep going. So this week I got for you, is it a photo cover?
Ooh.
This is there's some goddamn good artists out there.
Well, that one on the left looks like Selena.
Nope.
The singer.
No?
Nope.
It's got to be a gun, honey. Gun, honey.
It's the first one. The first one is Vampirella
That's
Rage.
Vampirella, yeah, on the left.
No,
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
one. The last one.
He's talking about the one on
The
the right.
last one is definitely Gun Honey.
Yeah.
Of course, you have Vengeance Vampirella there, and of course, you have a Berserker from Berserker Pen and Ink.
Yeah, I could tell that looks a little bit like Keanu Reeves. So I was like,
Yeah, it looks very much like Keanu Reeves.
it's not John Wick. I can tell.
Yeah, it's definitely not John Wick. So actually, none of these are photo covers, kids. None of these are photo covers. These are all fantastic artists that just draw great hyper realistic shit. So you got Jay Ferguson, who like I probably could have chosen 20 Jay Ferguson covers that all look just like. Is that a photo cover? Mm-hmm. It's the thing that gives it away to me is it's just too damn artistic. Because for a Dynamite book, I've seen Dynamite photo covers and they look somewhere between a Sears catalog and a Victoria's Secret catalog, but more toward the Sears catalog side of things in terms of their photo covers. So that's how you kind of know, hey, it's a little artistic. There's a little more going on there. Next up was Andrew Curry, who is an amazing fucking artist. His stuff is really badass. He actually has a really cool Godzilla exclusive at SDCC this week. But, you know, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, it's black and white Keanu Reeves dressed up. I was like, oh, no, that's pen and ink work, which is pretty damn impressive. And, you know, before we mentioned Ben Oliver's good. And, you know, maybe if it was right side, you'd notice a little more, but it was one I had to take two looks at. I was like, is that a photo cover? Nope.
Actually, without the hair, I would think it would be, because the hair kind of like dissolves or whatever, which you can't really do in real life, but very well at least. And
Lorenzana, man, he's going to start getting a lot more work. His stuff is good. He has a cover exclusive on the most recent Gun Honey as well. This is from Collision Course, but he has a new one out too of a girl on a motorcycle, which I almost threw up there, and I was like, this one made me think twice. Plus, it had feet in it, so I was, it just kind of won me over. But man, his too. I just look at it and I'm like, oh, photo, another photo cover. Nope. It is the artist. So there's some artists out there that are killing it in terms of photo realism in their art. So check them out, especially Jay Ferguson. Jesus Christ, his stuff is just ridiculous. He has so many great Vampy covers and so many great Gun Honey covers out there that are just shockingly amazing how realistic they are. So that is what we have to fill in Jedi segment this week. So no cosplay this week, but people that look like they're kind of real on the cover. So
not close enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So as always, I know Dom's not here to hear the music, but I know he's hearing it in his head.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia Comic. Oh, Sale of the Week.
So I've modified things this week. So as you see, That's Not a Comic for Sale of the Week, because, you know, we've been doing this for, I don't know, 90 plus shows where we've had this segment, and trying to find weird shit on eBay that suits a category that has actually sold is becoming painfully difficult. But there's a lot of weird shit for sale. So this week we have a That's Not a Comic for sale of the week.
$164.
And I encouraged Jedi to do the taxidermy a handful of weeks back, and he did. He focused mostly on the mice. So I cast a wider net this time in terms of the taxidermy, because some of the taxidermy for sale on eBay is absolutely fantastic. My favorite, of course, is this first one here. The alligator head doll, Grandma, Big Bad Wolf, Red Riding Hood, art oddity for $164.95 is fantastic. Somebody took the time to rip off the Barbie leg, put some of that garland in there to look like blood, has the Barbie head there, googly eyes on the alligator head. I'm sorry, you put googly eyes on the taxidermy, I'm sold.
And hair.
You got me. Yeah. And the hair. But the googly eyes on an alligator taxidermy skull is just fucking hilarious to me. This one, somebody put in the time and somebody put in the effort, and I truly appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Pretty small alligator.
I'm guessing they're all caimans for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes. Rocket Raccoon has looked better. He definitely has. But I mean, come on. It's a raccoon head on a riding a bike. You can't go wrong with that.
Is that a koala hanging off the back?
Yeah, I think it's just a little stuffed dog that's on the back there. But the raccoon itself is shockingly scary looking. I
think it's a badger.
And it's riding a fucking bike. I loved it. I had to go with it. I thought it was pretty awesome. So those are our first two this week. Next up, we got the bunny sock hop taxidermy doll. So somebody took a very large rabbit head and put it on a 50 sock hop doll. So it's frightening.
It is.
I just want to meet the person that buys this and has this in their house, and I want to know where they're putting it in their house. Is it in a glass display? Is it just randomly placed in a weird place?
How many do they have is what I want to know.
That's another great question. I would love to know that.
Those bed sheets kind of revealed to me that this is like somebody that hasn't changed their home decor for a long time too.
No. And the odd it's not a door that has a handle there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a push open.
Oh, it's a push door.
Yeah.
Misery or something vibe going on there.
The next one, who doesn't love a comedian? I did like the alligator that kind of looks like a stand-up comedian. It was nice. Again, not as much thought put into it as the Little Red Riding Hood one. But I'll take it. He's
Joe Rogan looked a lot different in his stand-up comedy days.
I will say though, out of all of them, if I had this one and I saw it every day, I would laugh every time I saw it. It would literally make me laugh every single time. He has a nice little sport coat on and everything. It looks pretty sharp.
He doesn't need a little microphone in his hand.
Yeah,
he does.
He may be doing a TED Talk. That's also like that all black with sport coat. I feel like it's a TED Talk vibe going on there.
What is the deal with airports? Looks like it'd be a lot of fun. And
that's the exact voice I was thinking of too.
Yeah. Finally, there was a deal. There was a deal on eBay. There was a twofer. So we had the twofer. We had the Mexican frog taxidermy is quite popular. I'm surprised how much Mexican frog taxidermy exists out there. Searching for these things is a lot of fun because you realize there's some artisans out there. And this was a lot of two. So you could get the frog playing the guitar, always nice, and the frogs playing dominoes. So a little twofer for $235. So Not
Two
bad.
frogs playing dominoes look like they're into it just a little too much.
They do.
Domino,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
sure is. Also, are they have
Either-
lava
Like they
lamps?
love.
I've
their
never played
dominoes.
dominoes. Are those lava lamps? What the heck are those
Yeah,
on the table?
They're
Coronas.
supposed to be Coronas, but they're shaped like Modelo's.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
or actually they look like they're shaped more like Michelobes. But
Oh yeah. Those old 70s or early 80s ones.
oh yeah. So
Thank you.
that's what we got this week for That's Not a Comic for Sale of the week.
Negro.
Keeping the streak alive. I'll have to go back and see how long I've been doing this, but it has, I believe, been over 100 shows where we have somehow
Pretty
fulfilled
close.
That's Not a Comic for Sale of the week with something different. So we'll hope. I think Jedi might be back next week, but I think I might have to cover because I think he's coming back later in the week, so he's not going to have time to put something together. So I might have to cover this one more week. I'll have to find something disturbing to show you all. I already blew my load with the condom vending machines, so I'll have to find something. So, all right, kids. So for a spotlight this week, I just decided, hey, why not piss a lot of people off, and only do my 20 favorite SDCC exclusives that I like.
Perfect.
Because you know what? I love you all. I ain't putting together a deck of 1,400 covers. Just
too many.
It is ridiculous
We'd be here all
how
day.
many there are, how many are still coming out, how many they're still revealing. It is a ridiculous number. I didn't even include the ones that were on the thumbnail. So take that.
I love
it's
it.
a little wild card. So I figured I would just pick 20 that I liked. 20, some different, some maybe you've seen, some maybe you haven't, some that probably don't have all the buzz. Like I said, I did not include any of the 3,000 Absolute Batman covers that were in there because there were too goddamn many of them.
Or Absolute Batman and 1 homages.
Yeah, it was just too much. You know what? I looked for Merkins. There's not that many for sale on eBay for some reason. I don't know why. Although that would be fun.
They've cracked down on the Merkin sales.
Yeah. It's just like Heroes Comics, they just take them down the second they go up there. So all right, let's go through my 20 here. Number 20. Like I said, I tried to throw in a few weird ones in here that maybe people didn't see or weren't thinking about. But Danny Trejo has a comic, You're the Devil, and there is an ash can out at SDCC. There's actually a bunch of covers of ash cans, but as I mentioned earlier, Jay Gonzo is a thing. People love Gonzo covers. They like the Day of the Dead style covers that he does. So you got Danny Trejo involved, you got an ash can, and you got a Gonzo cover. To me, that's a winner.
I like how the skeleton version of Danny Trejo still kept the trademark mustache.
Yeah,
it looks just like
you
him.
have to. And yeah, it looks like them. They look about the same. So I figured this is a fun one to look for if you happen to be there to pick up. What do we got? Number 19 on the list. You know what? This was one of my favorite comic series when it came out. They're re-releasing it with the black and white. Everyone loves Daniel Warren Johnson. He does have an SDCC cover for Do a Powerbomb, black and white, number 1. Mm-hmm. Just as a Daniel Warren Johnson fan, I would want to have it. Like I said, it's a great series, number 1. And I want to get all the covers of this series as they release it in black and white as well. So all you DWJ fans out there, go look for this one. 18. I try not to overdo it with the Quintana because man, he has a lot of great shit out there. He does. He has a lot of great fucking covers out there for exclusives. But me, I'm always going to go for smut first. So the 2026 Street Fighter Swimsuit Special #1, the Night of Comics, limited to 1,500. There's black and white of this as well, which I think is more limited, but I actually kind of like the color one a lot better.
Yeah, color one gives that vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone's going to be chasing the absolute stuff and everything else that Quintana's doing, but
I don't like being not a Street Fighter character.
No,
I feel like 1,500 is a lot, but since it's Quintana, I feel like it's not.
It'll sell.
Yeah,
I think the black and white was limited to either 500 or 1,000. So the black and white is going to be a little harder to get. I can't imagine this not selling out. And again, I do like going through these exclusives when there's a con coming up and stuff like that. But again, who the fuck knows what a goddamn exclusive is anymore? Because they sell them on Whatnot. They sell them on LCS sites. They sell them on eBay. They're all over the fucking place. I don't know what's harder to get, what's easy to get, what's going to be released elsewhere if you're not actually there.
Even the marketplace, like eBay has one every year.
Yeah,
it's actually eBay exclusive or whatever. I'm like,
yeah, it's just
really?
It's nuts. It is nuts. So, like I said, it's Quintana hitting the list early.
Sarah, how do you know we're not? How do you know?
Yeah, we might be. You don't know.
Yeah,
Don't pigeonhole us.
It's the glasses. I'm going to crown this the half year of Archie from this point forward. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to try to make it a thing. Afterlife with Archie, that's going to get a live action. We're get Archie and Hell Ashcan. All the horror Archie stuff is always fantastic. This is, I believe, being written by Horvath. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Killer Bear book. So that'll be fun. I'm a big fan. Like, if I'm going to pick stuff up at SDCC, I kind of want to pick up ash cans. I like the idea of ash cans. I like early previews. If it's a good series that catches on, you kind of have some of the earliest stuff out there. Pick up some Archie. And we're getting 3 new series from Oni Press as well.
It's so weird.
Yeah. The Sabrina stuff is coming out. The covers look awesome.
Is Archie Comics no longer a thing? Did I miss this? Because
it's still a thing.
It's at the grocery store all the goddamn time, and those digests.
But why would they not? I don't know why they wouldn't print their own. I don't know.
Well, they are. They're still printing their Archie, but Oni Press is just doing a modern spin on it. Yeah. So I guess they're like, this is separate from our stuff.
I guess until they do something. You know what? All these companies are going to start doing this. That it's like, hey, I can publish this stuff, or I can just rent out the IP and collect some money.
Yep. Well, Disney already does it.
Yep.
Certain things like Star Wars is split between Marvel and like 2 other companies now.
Is it? Yeah. Is it getting close? Is it getting close to being? What's it called there when it goes into the public domain?
Public domain. No, because it is
Archie?
Years, right? I think Archie's a way off from that.
Yeah, Archie.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
it was like the 40s, right?
1930, 1940.
Yeah, but I think Archie made it into PEP in the early 40s.
Yeah, I would think you get. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's probably pretty close, but I would think you have a decade or so before we get to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Joe, with your ash cans, you like full size or you like the small books?
I don't care either way, really. I like the idea of an ash can especially if it's a series you like. It's something that you're interested in, to be able to have like that. Okay, well, this is coming out. I can get the first little preview of it. It's the real. I don't know if you could really call it a first appearance or not for certain things when it's a new series, but it's
I like smaller.
The small ones are fun.
I think when you get the big previews and they're only like 10 pages or 12 pages or something for a preview, you never find a good copy of one. They're always
they're always
so thin.
Yes, they're thin, cheap paper.
Yeah, I'd rather just take a small one and If it's gonna be that size.
Still got my barbed wire ash can floating around here.
I will miss the Afterlife with Archie stuff. I'm gonna miss Robert Hack and Frankie Villa doing
the Hack covers. Hack does such great work, and so does Frankie Villa. But I'm sure they're still gonna do.
Maybe do Sabrina or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the Archie horror stuff is just too damn good. I think we're getting a Jughead. We're getting a Jughead book coming out soon too, from Archie. So we'll see. But hey, pick up Archie in Hell. Why not? Like I said, Patrick Horvath. The guy wrote a hit, and it'll be interesting to see how this transitions into Archie. And like I said, 6 months of Archie. This is the half year of Archie. A lot of Archie news out there. Next up, let's hit Daniel Warren Johnson again because he has a new book, and it's the Ash Can of Jankata. So new book from him, which he is illustrating and writing. So hey,
this will be popular, I think.
Yeah, I think it will too. But like I said, I've never bumped into Daniel Warren Johnson stuff that I haven't kind of enjoyed. It's always interesting. And like I said, I'm a sucker for ash cans. It's a new series, so seems like a good thing to pick up.
Did anyone pick up the ash can that was one per store this weekend or this week?
No, for this one, this is the one with the black and white. Them in black. Yeah,
it was Chincata. They had an ash can this week. I was gonna pick it up for my LCS, but they wanted $90 for it, and I'm like,
yeah, I heard some were way overcharging.
Yeah, that's way too much. I didn't pick it up.
Is it the same ash can?
I don't know.
I think
technically we're in the same week, so I would think it would be the same.
I think it has the color background, and I think the characters are in black and white. I believe, because I've seen different versions of it, and this is the one that showed up as the con one. So I think they are different.
Ed said they wanted 100 at his shop.
Yeah, look, Ed is saying they wanted 100 for it. So yeah, they were charging for this one because there was two others that came out.
Yeah,
there was two others that came out, and I've got those for 15. So this one, they were. I mean, it's Daniel Warren Johnson, so I'm sure that's all it was.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm sure I'll probably be able to find this if I really want it 6 months down the line at a very reasonable price. But still something I would pick up if I was there. 15. Ooh. Let's talk about Panosian and how much I love Dan Panosian. Lady Death Realms #1. There's a lot of cool Lady Death exclusives at SDCC. I believe there's black and white of this as well. I just love Panosian. I love his work, and to get some Panosian on a Lady Death is just nice. This one's limited to 300. It does not have that Coffin Comics down there.
Oh, thank God! I was about to ask about that. I was like, do they really make the company logo bigger than the Lady Death logo? Like,
nope. And they are very nice to tell you down in the bottom of that image that watermark only, not on actual cover. So yeah, you will not have that large Coffin Comics covering up this beautiful Panosian artwork there. So
that doesn't look a lot like a Panosian. That's a lot different than his normal stuff.
I have a lot of his Red Sonja stuff, so it feels somewhat familiar. The black and white of this feels even more familiar. The black and white's very pretty as well, but something about Lady Death, I just like a color cover on it. But, again, it's Panosian. It's sharp. I always like a twofer. I really like the artist. I like the title. I'll take it.
Getting Lady Death, it's almost black and white anyways.
Yeah, for the most part. 14. I told you about Angela Wu. I like Angela Wu. a lot. She has an SDCC exclusive from Fury Comics for Odin #3. So Tinian series, everything he touches gets optioned, so you never know. And like I said, I like Angela Wu, and I think this is the only exclusive she has out. She does a lot of weird Kickstarter stuff, by the way. I get a lot of weird Kickstarters from the UK and stuff like that are really, really limited. And then there's just like a random Angela Wu cover in a Kickstarter. But I do like her work. And like I said, it's a Tinian book, so always has wheels. This one was just badass. The Muji Monster 2026 SDCC cover from Trinity Comics. Yes, it's Something is Killing the Children #1, 10th print. I get it.
Feels like it's like
I know.
Yeah,
it feels it. I know. So many of them. It's a cool glow in the dark cover though, and it's a beautiful cover. I like how they did the glow in the dark. It's restrained. And I had to throw Something's Killing Children. There's just too many goddamn Something is Killing Children covers I liked. But this one was kind of cool.
Yeah, this is nice.
And it's limited to 222.
Yeah, Trinity's pretty good with limiting their covers, and they put out a lot of really nice con exclusives.
I don't know. I think I ordered a Red Sonja Art Adams exclusive from them one time, and then they canceled my order, so they're dead to me. But I do like this cover. But I do like this cover.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. This one, Ignition actually has exclusives on a handful of their books. I think they have 4 books with 4 different artists with exclusives. But I love Jock covers. And Minotaur #1 has a nice limited to 500 cover. Ignition Press they've been just cranking out books. I feel like every month there's at least 2 new titles from Ignition.
Doing this week.
And Ignition stamps their books on the back with the number of the issue or the number of the print that came out. So you can look on the back and see, what number your book was out of that print run, which is something that's nice. That's something that I wish some other companies would do.
Yep.
Not that it means that much, but it's just a nice thing.
It's nice for traceability.
Yeah, I'm sure their print runs aren't ridiculously huge for a lot of these books that they have out there, but it's nice. Sometimes you get that 69th book, and it's just like, hey, that's good. There's some numbers always mean more when books are stamped.
I'm going to call it right now though and say that is not a Minotaur. That's like a repurposed image from Pet Cemetery, the cat from Pet Cemetery or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a zombie tiger.
Yes. Don't
I
walk
started
in the
getting
road,
this.
Gage.
I started getting this series, so I'll probably pick this up.
It looks interesting. Like I said, they've had a lot of fun indie books, and they've kind of run the gambit in terms of stories all over the place. So there's a lot of good stuff from them. I know nothing about the imprint though, about Ignition Press. I probably could take 5 minutes and read up on it, but I haven't.
Been around a while.
Have they though?
At least 5 years. At least 5 years.
It seems like they just kind of they just kind of just started up with a lot of books, and maybe they were doing it at a smaller level.
Yeah, they drop a little bit, and then they kind of goes a while, and they'll drop some more. Another series. It's not like a continuous output from Ignition.
Yeah, but like I said, I like that they stamp the books. I find that fun, especially if you're going to get any of the ratios and stuff like that. It's nice to get it, because sometimes you just wonder. I wonder how many of these were printed, and you never know. Maybe you're low on the side, maybe you're high on the side, but it's nice to see. Next up, I had to throw some Red Sonja in here, of course, and I like Sozomika, and there's 2 of these covers, 2 color variants on it, but I'm a sucker for a good Red Sonja cover. so's Micah. Normally never lets me down with the Red Sonja cover, and these are pretty good. She's been throwing the Japanese script up there a lot lately, which I also kind of enjoy as a trade dress kind of on the book.
Yeah,
what it
I like
actually
that too.
says, I couldn't tell you, but it looks cool.
Yeah, because
So I
there's the
think
gun honey cover that she's got coming out with the Japanese writing on it too.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I think this is the one that's more limited. This is one that's limited to 100. But it's a nice one. Like I said, I'm a Red Sonja fan. I don't care if most of the books are never worth shit. I enjoy reading it, and I enjoy looking at the covers. Next up, we got a little Zerdy action. Rocketeer Infiltrator #1. We got a little. I'm not gonna not put a Betty Page cover on if there's a Betty Page exclusive. So I like the way Zerdy draws Betty. And it's a good Rocketeer cover.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about it.
That's actually a really nice one. I might try and look for that one.
Yeah, I will probably look for it just because it's a Betty cover, and
You got to have
one. I can't not own a Betty Page cover. That's just the way it works. But Zerdy's pretty good at it. I like his Bettys. 9. I love Tank Girl. There is new Summer Love Sensation issue #1. There is an SDCC Virgin exclusive there. It is a Jamie Hewlett cover, so Tank Girl, Jamie Hewlett cover. That's all you have to tell me, and I will try to get that because it's fucking Tank Girl.
Are those guys on the cover?
Yeah. What the heck is that?
That's Hewlett and Martin. I think his kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like I said, the series is coming out, and I think there's only 2 or 3 covers on I think it's a one shot when it comes out, and there are Hewlett covers coming out, but not this cover. So if you're a Tank Girl fan, it's a good one to get. These next ones were fun. Terminal #1, you got the Golden Boss foil, which is fun. Art Adams cover, signed by Art Adams and Kirkman, limited to 1,000. Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm guessing these are going to be a little hard to come by. I know there's terminal blind bags, but I don't know. I'm not sure how these are limited and whether you can buy them or whether they're dumping 1,000 in blind bags. I don't know, but I saw it and I was like, oh shit, that's a cool Art Adams cover. And the fact that he signed it and Kirkman signed it, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And Art Adams, he's Art Adams. What can I say?
They put them in blind bags. Hopefully they're numbered. I hope.
I think I'm sure they probably did number it when they signed them, because on the next one we get terminal #1, the David Finch Golden Boss, limited to 1,000, signed by Finch and Kirkman as well. That one you do see the number on the bottom there. See, there's your 1 of 1,000. So
yeah,
I'm guessing the Art Adams one is numbered somewhere. Just hard to see on that cover picture where it is. So Finch, Adams, I mean, you have me sold there. Like I said, Kirkman, everything he touches turns to gold, especially recently. He's on a pretty good heater right now. So I wouldn't sleep on Terminal. And like I said, this in terms of an exclusive at a con, this is something fun. We're getting signatures on it. It's fun black and white, good artist, fun series. That's good stuff. Number 6 on here. I just had to add it. I love Staniak. Plus, I believe Widow is it's either in production or optioned. I love Staniak. This is limited to 500. I doubt there'll be a ton of people chasing this book, but it's a book I'll be chasing.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a fun one. And it's from Amp Comics. And like I said, I believe it's either in production or was optioned. So I think we'll get a series soon, and then there'll probably be a buzz like all shows for 5 minutes that, hey, this is going to be on blah, blah, blah. And, then people go look for books. So might be a good one to grab if you're there.
Seems a little bit triggering. The fact that it kind of reminds me of that old wives' tale, or like how many spiders do you swallow in your sleep type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fear Factor.
Yeah. Like, oh, the answer is
which let me tell you how often I think about that, because come fall in my house, I get spiders the size of silver dollars that just start appearing randomly. Yeah, it's not fun living in the country.
Burn it down.
The furry ones?
Yep. Yeah. The furry ones. And every now and then, carrying that egg sack, those are the worst. Can't step on them because then you get all the little ones running around. It's pretty horrible. I think this was one of the only ones that I had to grab Cover Price's picture of, because I could not find a picture of this anywhere else. Even on Amp Comics, they did not have a picture of this.
Really?
But Staniak is badass as well. I do love Staniak's work as well. As we get in top 5 here, I wouldn't feel right if I didn't have a Natalie Sanders cover on here. And it's just a good Black Cat. I love Natalie Sanders. Thought about putting the Gun Honey, but it's a landscape and I didn't feel like squeezing the text in somewhere else and putting the picture landscape. And the Black Cat's pretty good. So Black Cat number 11, Natalie Sanders, limited to 750.
After J. Scott.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
Yeah.
I'm a Sanders fan.
She rarely does wrong.
Is that supposed to be the Punisher skull? I imagine.
Yes, because there's they're doing that crossover, Black Cat and Punisher. All right, as we get into 4, hey, I talked about Drax Gale, didn't I? Yes, I did. Dead Samurai number 6, there it is. Torpedo Comics, limited to 250. So for all you completionists that love Dead Samurai, which has had just banger covers, great story, quality book, you can get the 3rd version of the Drax Gale cover, the zombie variant version, limited to 250. So head over to booth 1000. It is extremely limited. That's what they say right there. It's extremely limited. So I'll get it.
Yeah, I can see that being one of those books that people are chasing for years.
People love.
I bet you it's on what?
Guys, probably. I
don't know. It's been a minute, but Torpedo used to have a big whatnot fall.
Yeah,
they did used to. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Really? I haven't noticed. Maybe they're not on there anymore.
It being limited to 250, that should go pretty fast. But again, like
it should. But I feel like Dead Samurai is one of those that not everybody still knows about, and the more and more that people learn about it, the harder it's going to be to find covers.
That second print was not easy to find in some cases.
No, it was allocated.
Yeah,
it was allocated. I was only able to pick up 1 copy of that second one. And I pre-ordered like 7 from 2 different places. I only got 1.
So I'm thinking this cover might be sticking in some people's head if they see it there, and they might be going for it. At number 3, it wouldn't be a convention without a Wheeljack variant. And out of the covers that he did have, I like the Vampirates number 1. It's fun. It's a fun pirate cover. It doesn't look like
I actually like this one.
Doesn't look like a 12-year-old, which is nice.
No, it doesn't. I think that's why it looks a lot better than normal.
Yeah, so I'm happy about that fact. It looks like an adult female. That's a good cover. I mean, he has his book out, and there's exclusives for that as well that are nice. But I don't know. I think Vampirates might have some legs. I think it has a little buzz behind it. And at number 2, yeah, I had to throw in another Katana. It's a nice Absolute Wonder Woman cover. It's nice. Limited to 2,000, which seems like a lot.
But it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell out. It
will. I mean, we see what Absolute Batman is selling for, and that's not a scarce book. So, people love Quintana's work, which I understand. And it's of the Absolute titles, Absolute Wonder Woman is my favorite title of that Absolute run. So I liked it. It's a good Absolute Wonder Woman cover.
I love Absolute Wonder Woman. I just wish it had better interior art.
Yeah, well, the mannish face every 5th panel is a little tough sometimes.
And it feels like it's getting worse. It feels like it's getting worse.
Pretty handsome. Pretty handsome. It's a little tough sometimes, but I like the story, and I've kind of gotten over it. I think at this point that I'm used to the interiors enough that I can overlook it more than I used to.
But I mean, with Absolute Superman, the art in the interior is fantastic. Green Lantern is fantastic.
Even though Absolute Superman is mentally challenged, as we found out earlier in the series, But no, I mean, hey, I hand it to DC. They put out, they did what Marvel couldn't do.
Brain.
Yeah, I mean, they put out
maybe
they put out good series that are unique. They did well with Absolute. I gotta hand it to them. It's quite impressive what they've done with the Absolute line. I haven't seen anything kind of catch fire like this for a while. That
not consistently like this.
That was sustained. It's sustained. And
we're going on 2 years now, and it's still going strong.
People are still chasing it. People are still talking about it. We're getting more Absolute books, more characters. Who knows how those will end up being? But we got
Solomon Grundy showing up now.
They've done. They've done pretty well. When people, Absolute Catwoman is, but they're building a universe.
They keep expanding it, maybe too much now, but. We'll see.
And you figure, it's like every book's not going to be a hit. Every book's not going to be fire, but at least they're expanding the universe. So even if the book's not a hit, it's like, oh, well, you're expanding your universe a bit. I can read a little more about this character, and who knows what else they might slide in there as well. So I'm not going to complain. And number 1 on my list, and these are in no discernible order. There's a handful of Vampy books. I know Jedi's probably cursing me on a ship somewhere, being like, why didn't you throw the goddamn Dravakis one in there as number 1, you motherfucker? And I'll tell you why I didn't throw it in there, Jedi. I didn't throw it in there because I want you to have a better chance of getting it, and I didn't want to hype it too much. Vampirella number 3, the Katya, I'm not going to pronounce the last name.
Sinukina.
There you go. Night of Comics. There's several color variants of this, but the black one is just stunning. That's just really, really good cover.
I'm a big fan of hers. Like she's popped up at some cons with some really nice covers, and I'm really liking her artwork. Yeah,
she's she has some good stuff. Like I said, I've mostly seen all the exclusive stuff. I haven't seen too much of the crossover, just getting regular work, but I don't know. This is good shit. So I can't really complain about it. So
I think she's only been around for 2 years.
Yeah, she hasn't been around that long. There's a lot of young artists that are just popping up.
Tyson's I mentioned it.
Yeah,
that's not a bag now.
But people didn't see it. People didn't see it on the screen. So
and
they're too lazy to go look it up.
yeah, you'd have to go look it up.
Don't look in the forbidden closet.
I know Jedi loves his Travacus, and it was a good cover, and I like seeing Travacus do a vampy cover, but this one was pretty stunning, especially in the black. I'd like to see Vampy in the black more often. It's kind of cool looking. But so that's what we got. Sorry, I didn't have the Sienkiewicz Catwoman on there like I did on the cover. No, I didn't throw in any of the 7 Sveta exclusives that are out there. But I do love the Hello Darkness cover that she has out there, and the Cleaver County cover that she has out there, and the Dreadful cover that she has out there. They're all good. I didn't have a bunch of Eom out there. Eom has a Rascal Randy cover. That's cool. If you don't want a damp woman Eom cover, there's a Rascal Randy cover out there by Eom. He can do other things, and he does them exceptionally well. The Rascal Randy cover is fantastic. There's a lot of good Rascal Randy covers out there. The Will Shrike cover is absolutely fantastic. He's another person, does not have a ton of work out there, but his shit is really good. But I just wanted to limit it to 20 because, truthfully, I didn't want this to take all week. So there you go.
Fair enough.
That's
Great job, Joe.
That's what we got. So, kids, if you're at SDCC, if you're on the Whatnots, if you're on your eBay lives, I'm sure you can find most of this shit out there because it's Friday, so shit's hit the street already for the most part. I'm sure the second it goes into one person's hand, it goes directly over and somebody's selling it on Whatnot because that's what happens nowadays.
Be a little bit careful about how much you pay, especially for SDCC preview stuff or pre-sale stuff. Because
pre-sales and immediately when it hits the street.
Yeah. Sometimes you can wait a week or two and be okay.
Yeah, because I mean, remember, there's like 1,200 exclusives. Go back and look at the price of those 1,200 exclusives in about 8 months. There'll be probably 7 to 10 of them that do exceptionally well. A few that will hold their value, and others that will, probably fall a little lower. So
I'm sure we'll keep an eye on.
If anyone wants to get me the Edo Something's Gonna Children blind bag, I appreciate it.
The blind bags, man, they kill me. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it anymore.
I'm still praying.
Well, at least you're guaranteed the Edo. You're guaranteed the Edo and two other books, but I think I heard they start at $200. I'm like, that is insane.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking
obscene. That's obscene.
The problem with blind bags, and as a card collector, I've known for this and fallen for this for decades or years before, but like a lot of times the price like that will be based off the highest chase you can pull from said thing.
Yeah.
Which is usually unreasonable. Oh, you have like a 2% chance of pulling this one thing that may be worth $1,000. So we're going to charge you $200 per chance of getting the thing, when in what you actually get inside the pack that you bought is worth about $75. So
nothing chafes my nethers like the Dynamite blind bags.
Yeah.
I had bought a couple because they were somewhat cheap. I was like, I'll throw one in the pre-order or whatever. And they literally just kind of gave me like a color variant and a blank. I was like,
yes.
I'm like, oh, why are you giving me blanks? Don't give me blanks in a blind bag. That sucks.
Well, yeah, nothing worse than getting a blind bag and getting an A cover.
Yeah, it's just.
I know you can pull a Rob Liefeld cover like somebody did on Wednesday.
That's not much
Eternal or whatever that was. I forget what it was.
I mean, when they're cheap, it's like, okay, whatever. Maybe I'll grab one or two. But my God, when it's like, hey, it's gonna be $200, it's gambling. It's just fucking gambling. But it's not smart gambling.
No,
because
I mean, talking about not smart gambling, I did pick up 55 of the Something's Killing the Children number 50 blind bag.
Oh shit!
And it's so
remember when you
tempting.
bought all those monster ones?
Because there's good shit in there. There's a lot of good shit in there. In the Something Killing Children 50 blind bags, there's a lot of good shit in there.
But it's also a good way to end up with like 20 A covers.
No.
That you'll
So
never
when the
use in
something's
one.
come to children blind bags for number 50, none of the open order or ratios are going to be in them. They're going to be all unique covers. Now,
Okay.
how many different ones are there going to be? I don't know. Yeah, my wife knows Cosmic. She knows.
She knows now. She watches the show.
You
Ed,
did what?
it's in the blood. It's in the blood, Ed. My mom like spent her last few years at the casinos, so it's in there, Ed. It's in there.
I can't say it. I was throwing dice last week, so I can't say anything. I do
Like
love
I said,
to gamble.
I collect cards, so yeah, there you go.
Cards.
It's even worse.
Oh, cards.
Yeah, Tyson, you saw my blind bags for trick or treat. That was bad.
Oh, that was a lot. All right. So for what are we reading this week? Let me remove this one. There we go. I started reading. I got the series in Rain Like Hammers. I'm a big Brandon Graham fan. He wrote and illustrated all these books. I'm just trying to pick up a lot of Brandon Graham back order stuff that he's had over the years because I enjoy his work. It's an interesting story, little dystopian future, and it's. I just got about halfway through the first issue. These just came in this week, but it's fun, easy read, fun illustration, and fun little series. So I'm looking forward to getting through all 5 or 6 of these that I got. And read them. Are you happy with my? Yeah, it is Rasputin in a love boat. Intro. Yes,
I love that.
I spent a lot of time this week working on that. Yeah, I liked it.
Perfect. Okay.
What are you reading? Anything this week, Styx?
So I actually did end up reading something this week. I ended up
go.
reading the new Doctor Who book that came out last week or sometime this month. Yeah,
Nice.
shocker. I know, right? So
you mean this one?
there you go. Yep. That's a beautiful flops cover.
Yes,
The book was good. There's some stuff in there that's gonna make Doctor Who canon fans not too happy.
Upsetting the purists.
Or at least scratch their head and go, maybe, So but it was a good if you don't even worry about that, the rest of the story was decent. I'll
Thank you, Buffy.
read the second issue and let it wrap up, and I think it's good so far. So
Always something that's going to piss off somebody if it's a fandom of something.
It's like
any long running IP.
but
Yeah. Anything that's been around for more than a couple of years, something's going to piss somebody off.
yeah. I read it and I went, I guess.
It truly is.
And moved on. I didn't really care that much, but there's people out there who definitely care. So
Just say it's timey-wimey stuff that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, it's yeah.
But hasn't Doctor Who kind of been a little loose with canon at times?
Doctor Who has never been canon specific, but there's there's the Doctor that's featured in these books, the fugitive Doctor. They don't know where she kind of goes in the timeline of the Doctor, so they're trying to pigeonhole her. It's not really a spoiler. They're trying to pigeonhole her before Hartnell, before the first Doctor. So, which I think she should be pigeonholed between the second and third Doctor. But
So somewhere on the
I
internet
agree.
is somebody like Dawn yelling about Doctor Who breaking canon.
yeah. You go over to Gallifrey Base and you'll find a whole lot of those people.
If you weren't born
their-
in
shaking their head
1960
in the twilight.
who came out, you can't.
Yes. The whole Dom spiel. Yeah, 1963. Yeah, exactly. But read it. I tell you, if you don't know don't worry about the canon, and it's just something that gets said, and then it moves on. So
And we're getting flops covers on these books, so that's wonderful.
oh, that next flops cover is
yeah,
gorgeous.
it's cool.
Yeah,
With
it
the
is.
Dalek hand.
Really
Oh, God.
nice.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Nerdy, what are you reading this week?
I read a lot this week. I read the Red Shirts.
Yes,
It's
he
a
did, Tyson.
continuation of the original Red Shirt story. So if you read it, you're good. If you didn't read it, I think you got enough backstory where you're fine. You didn't have to have read it. I wish the artwork on the inside was better. It's not great, but the story was fun.
I hate when they do that. I hate when they give you the little change up of, hey, we're gonna have some cool covers, and you open it up and be like, oh, it looks like a third grader drew these interiors.
Yeah, it's not great interior artwork, but the story I liked. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good story. I want to read Sicko. I haven't read that one yet. I
have that coming.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry. Terry isn't here right now. It's a Tinny Howard book, so take that as you will.
I'm gonna give it a shot. It just seemed interesting, so I picked it up. And then of course I read all the Absolute books. I read all the Absolute books that came out this week. I finished up the Superman with Superboy Prime, which I'm hoping he gets a series somewhere because I really enjoyed him in that Superman series. I know we weren't supposed to. Well, they made us really do it, but
they did a good job.
They did a good job.
Like I say, I hate to puff Bruce's chest more than it needs to be puffed, but DC's doing a damn fine job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's they
can't help
the Absolute stuff, but the other stuff is solid as well. I'm not going to shit on Marvel. I just don't fucking read it because I just don't pre-order it anymore.
And then I finished up Narco, which it felt like a really quick ending for how slow it was in this issue 3 and 4, but I enjoyed it. It was a fun read.
Yeah, I'm excited for Sicko. I thought the premise was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And like I said, I like little indie books that I know this isn't going to be some series that's going to run for 60 issues.
Yeah.
It's probably going to run for a small run. It's something that I can consume in a reasonable amount of time and not be too far behind. And that makes me happy. So
that's true. Cause like I really expected Ghost Pepper to be like 6 to 10 issues. And here we are going on issue 16 soon. I'm like, wow, I didn't expect this to keep going as long as it has.
That one I'm happy about that though. That's you get that like 1 out of every 50 indies. It's like, oh well, this one kind of catches on, and they realize that we could stretch this out and keep it running. So yeah, it is from Ignition Press as well. Like I said, I love that they stamp those books. Every ratio I get, I look to see. It's always good. JJ, you reading anything this week?
This week I actually did read Sicko. Sicko was good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it my shop never gets Ignition stuff, so I had to order it, but I got it today. I read it. I read the new Gambit, which actually wasn't bad. I had to read that for the Wednesday show, but it was actually kind of pretty good. So I've been reading a few number ones. I haven't really stayed up on any reading. I'm way behind on all my Absolute stuff. Like,
I'm so behind. So behind.
I think I like 20 is the Absolute Batman that I'm on last, and we're up to 22 now. So
that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
That's not too far.
Yeah, that's not that, but that's about the only one I've caught up with for the most part. But so I've been watching more than I've been reading as far as stuff goes for the past couple of weeks. So
at least everything's not merged together with Absolute too much yet. So it's not like, oh, I have to read 17 books to catch up to figure out the next 2 issues of Batman.
I think the only one I'm up to date on is Catwoman. That's because there's only 2 of them. I think that one's easy to manage so far.
It's not a bad book.
There's only 3 Green Arrows.
I haven't read any of the Green Arrows. I didn't pick up any of those yet. So I
don't know how I feel about Canary being a muscle mommy. Makes me a little uncomfortable.
She's kind of always has been, not to this extent, but she was never wafer thin.
I don't mind thick. I don't know how I feel about the muscle mommy, but I'll take it. It's not too bad. So I do, as always, I watch so you don't have to sometimes. Tubi's free. I like to give people some free recommendations of some crazy movies out there that are fun to watch and that you can watch for free. Because I know I pay for at least 10 different streaming services, at least right now. But for some reason, I watch the free one the most. There's so many I have to cancel. Please get these mergers done so you can consolidate your streaming services more, please. I would appreciate that. I finally got my Disney everything merged from the having Hulu, having Disney Plus, and having ESPN, and then having it all through Disney Plus.
You got a lot of the summer releases are starting to hit now, the streaming services.
Yes.
This week, so
yes, they are.
My
recommendation.
I watched today.
Oh, that does look fun. My recommendation this week. I'm sorry, kids. It's in French. You can read subtitles.
It has to be a foreign movie name with a name that long.
Yes. The Lady in a Car with Glasses and a Gun. French movie. It is from 2015. It is a remake of the original, which came out in 1970. The lead actress, that's what I'm going to say, kids. She is something else. She's actually Scottish, but you wouldn't know it in the movie because she speaks flawless French. Good movie about just one of those stories where I can kind of call it a film noir a bit, but she's a secretary that gets asked to come to her boss's house to finish typing up something. She stays overnight there. The boss asks if she would drive him and his wife to the airport in their car and then drive their car back to the house so that they didn't have to park it there or whatever. She does that and decides to take the car on a little extra journey, and craziness ensues. She starts going places and people recognize her and saying, well, you were here yesterday, and she wasn't there yesterday. She finds a dead body in the trunk of her car. A lot of crazy things happen. A lot of fun twists and turns. Insanely beautiful woman. Definitely worth a watch. I love me some Tubi. Love me some Tubi, and fun stylized movie that was quite enjoyable. What are you kids watching this week?
I haven't watched anything old. Like I said, I just watched Mortal Kombat 2 today.
How was it? It looks fun.
It's fun. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's fun.
It's a Mortal Kombat movie. I'm not looking,
Don't take it seriously. I enjoyed it as a popcorn movie, and you'll have a good time.
That sounds fun.
I didn't much care for the first one. I think it took itself less seriously than the first one, which made me enjoy it maybe a little bit more.
That's probably a better thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to compare it to Street Fighter when Street Fighter comes out, because that also looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also doesn't look to be taking itself too seriously, which I also appreciate.
I mean, you got Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage. Carl Urban's like 50 something years old now. Something it's not like.
Yeah,
they weren't real focused on the fight scenes and that type of stuff, so, which I kind of worked fine. But.
If Liam Neeson's still making action movies, why not?
Right.
It's. I will say I watched. I've been watching Lucky on Apple. Again, highest recommendation. Apple series have been killing it lately. Apple is one of those channels that pisses me off, because I have it and I always say, why the fuck do I have this channel? There's never anything new. And then they give me something new that I really love and enjoy, and I watch it. And then when it's done, there's nothing to watch for months and I'm pissed again. But, Widow's Bay was fantastic.
I got to watch
Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed just ended with Tatiana Maslany, which was a fun series. It was good. It was fun. It kept you thinking. It made me mad at times, but sometimes that's good as well. Sugar, season 2 of Sugar, is on right now, which is also very good.
That's on my list.
But if you have not started watching Lucky, watch it because number 1, Anya Taylor-Joy. Number 2, Anya Taylor-Joy. Number 3, Anya Taylor-Joy. And number 4, Timothy Olyphant. Yeah, actually, I love Olyphant.
Raylan Givens.
Yeah, he's great. I love him and everything he does.
He is good. But Lucky is good. It's a good crime thriller. I like a good con man movie. I like a good underworld kind of movie. It's great. Annette Bening's in it. It's very well cast. Anya Taylor-Joy is fantastic in it. I normally enjoy her in most things, but I really, really enjoy her in this. She plays Timothy Olyphant's daughter, and Timothy Olyphant is in prison. He's a...
What's her hair color? I feel like her hair color changes in like every other role.
It starts red and quickly becomes blonde.
Oh, so it changes even inside the show.
Even inside the 3 episodes that have come out, it changes. But I definitely highly, highly recommend it. In terms of just like good quality TV series that's out right now, that is top notch. And Cape Fear is still good. Cape Fear has surprised me how good it is.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have high hopes initially. I was like, well, I've seen Robert Mitchum. I've seen Robert De Niro. I've seen the story.
I saw Sideshow Bob.
Yeah.
I've seen Sideshow Bob.
Cape Fear.
Bart V.
I love that episode.
The Bart V.
Sing the entire score of the HMS Pinafore.
But they did this one really good. Javier Bardem as the Max Cady character is good. And even Amy Adams is good in it. You will hate their children probably almost as much as you hated Joliet Lewis in the Nick Nolte version, if not more. And spoiler alert:
did she give away their entire location in the movie or something like that?
It's like all children in movies like this, they know everything, but they're dumb as a bag of rocks. As again, spoiler alert: Joliet Lewis is in this version as well. I won't tell you who she plays, but it's a fun little. Oh, that's fun. They cast her in that. That's fun. So it is good and it is different. Not as the same character. So that kind of made it fun. And the story is
out. Let's get Juliette Lewis.
But the story is different. It is different than the original. It's shot exceptionally well. The way they do the intros with the music and the intro is really fantastic. But like I said, Apple's won me over for another 6 months until I curse them again for not having anything new up on their fucking streaming service.
I'm gonna have to check out Lucky. I love Anya Taylor-Joy and everything she does, and
she's so
I
good
still
in this.
say she absolutely needs to be Erica Slaughter. I know it's never gonna happen, but that would.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
She did root for Argentina in the World Cup, so.
Well, she's Argentinian,
but she's Argentinian though.
But still, questionable decision. Just saying.
I mean, you can't go against your country.
No,
that's true. Are you watching Silo?
For everything I've seen of her, she doesn't seem to be one of those Argentinians.
You mean the ones that came over from Germany?
Yes. I mean, I know she looks like it, but she doesn't act like it.
Yeah.
But no, I just enjoy her work, and like I normally I liked her in Furiosa and stuff like that, but I really like her in this. She's really, really good. And she's really front and center in this show. I mean, it really follows her more than anybody else. So if you like Anya Taylor-Joy, you'll get a lot of Anya Taylor-Joy, and it's good. So
I need to sign back up for Apple because there's a lot of things I watched season 1 of, and I haven't got to finish. And they're now on like season 3 or 4. Like
I'll help you with
Shrinking,
that
the one Harrison Ford one.
Oh yeah, I went back. I was like, oh, I'm a season behind on Slow Horses, and I know there's another season of Slow Horses coming out, which Gary Oldman deserves fucking props. His character in that show is absolutely out fucking standing. Season after season, I just enjoy it. If you like,
scream everyone.
everyone.
Oh, The Professional is such a great movie.
Yes, it is. It is.
Are you guys watching Silo this year?
I have not started Silo yet. Mainly because I always like to have one show where I build up some episodes because I like to binge stuff, and I hate that Apple gives me everything week by week, and that just pisses me off. Because I will watch. Like I said, I binged all of Game of Thrones in like a week or so.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a lot of 24-hour watching sessions.
I don't have that kind of time.
Including House of Dragons or no?
No, I've been following House of Dragons since that started, and I've been watching that as well, which is always just a gut-wrenching show to watch.
Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms was good. It was a lot more lighthearted.
I thought it was fantastic. That's been my favorite Game of Thrones thing that they've put out there. I thought that had a little bit of heart to it, and I didn't have to think about cousin, sister, brother fucking as much.
Less of those damn Targaryens in there.
I could live with a little bald Targaryen that's just a fun little kid. But yeah, House of Dragons it's been a hard watch. It's like, oh, every episode I watch, I'm like, oh, something happens. You're just like, oh. So I don't know. How many more episodes are there of House of Dragons? It feels like it just started, but then I feel like I've watched a lot of episodes.
I think we're on episode 5 of the season?
5 or 6, I think.
So probably
they like to put those hard shows to watch on Sunday nights, right before we got to go back to work.
Yeah. Well, Sunday night's like the HBO night. Like if they think they have a hit show, it always goes on Sundays.
Yeah. Since The Sopranos. I think The Sopranos always ran on Sundays too.
Yep.
God, I miss The Sopranos. But yeah, there's like I said, Apple has been one of the only. I can't think of anything else that's really hit. Like I said, I highly suggest Johnny Pemberton and Mermaids. I do think it is possibly free now. It's a weird fucking movie. If you like just weird, irreverent humor and a weird fucking movie, it is fun to watch. And Johnny Pemberton is hilarious. He was fun in Fallout, as the fuck up. It's a funny kid.
I'm waiting for Fallout to come back. I've loved Fallout both seasons. I just loved it.
I'm one of 5 people in the world that has MGM, so I watched the Westies.
Oh, I have MGM as well.
I watched the Westies with J.K. Simmons.
How'd you feel about the Westies? I watched the first 3, and that's the way I felt about it.
It needs more J.K. Simmons and less bad guys acting like bad Irish actors. It was good. It was all right.
Well, I mean, there are the rumors that Tom Brittany might end up being Batman, so that was kind of interesting to watch. And the more I stare at him, I was like, you look a lot like Corn Sweat.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I can see him playing like a Batman character.
There was the brief rumor that he was going to be cast as Batman.
But like, was it Mickey the Friend? Like all those characters were kind of annoying, but like
I wanted it. I really wanted it to be better than it was.
Yeah, but like I said, it needs all J.K. Simmons' character does is kind of sit around and talk to people. I'm like, really? Like
he plays J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I like his work, but still, it's just it's not as entertaining.
Not as menacing as Whiplash. He set the bar with Whiplash, so it's hard for me to watch him as a tough.
He just wanted Miles Teller to live up to his full potential. That's all.
He's like J. Jonah Jameson, but Irish and without the humor in the show.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's I was kind of disappointed in that. I was hoping for something better. I turned it on. My wife was like, "Didn't you just watch Peaky Blinders a while ago? Why are you watching this shit?" I was like, "It's different. It's New York.
It's Irish."
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like that. Like we're illegally like skimming off the Javits Center being built.
Yeah. And that's kind of fun. It's fun. It's fun little history there. And the whole Italian versus Irish is always an interesting dynamic. But
that reminded me of The Departed. I expected them to be like, they're coming from down Providence way.
Yeah.
Like,
The Departed.
Black. I truthfully, I think I liked Black Mass more. Black Mass was good. Good old Whitey Bulger was a scary fella. But other than that, I'm trying to think about what other movies hit this week. Because I know
I gotta watch Star Trek. That Strange New Worlds just released, so I gotta watch it.
Oh yeah, Star Trek. That's
I don't
hit Tuesday. Was Tuesday?
I don't watch Kurtzman Trek. It's just against the rules for me.
Strange New Worlds is good.
Okay.
Strange New Worlds is good. It's good. Yeah. I did not like Starfleet Academy. I watched that first episode and then maybe 20 minutes of the second one. I'm like, this is not for me. I'm out.
That was a first episode and 20 minutes more than I would choose to watch that.
but Strange New Worlds I've enjoyed. And then Lower Decks, one of the best Star Trek.
Lower Decks is fun because it's just a fun show. They did that right. They didn't completely destroy everything that is great about Star Trek and try to put it in the show. They just had fun with it, which is nice. But I don't know. Kurtzman's out, isn't he? Didn't they get rid of him now?
Well, everything is canceled. All they have left is one more season of Strange New Worlds, I think, and then everything's done. So I don't know what they're doing after that.
Let me get the grand reboot.
Boot it. They could have dumped everything. They could have dumped everything, left Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks, and it would have been fantastic. I mean, that would have been great with just those two shows running. But they killed them. The fan favorites, they killed them.
Well, they always bury those shows too. What was it on Paramount?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another fucking streaming service I have that I never fucking watch. It's like, am I going to watch a Tyler Sheridan show or the next new Tyler Sheridan show? Or maybe I'll watch a Tyler Sheridan show.
You watch Tulsa Kings or one of these Yellowstone spinoffs.
Yeah. Oh my God. As much as I wanted to really enjoy Tulsa Kings, because I do love Sly, I just
it was a bit much after a while. I liked the first season, but man,
there was a certain production quality to Tyler Sheridan stuff, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like that.
Yeah,
this feels like a WB mob drama.
And it's like, hey, this bad guy's coming after us this week.
Hey, I know. Let's kill him. Let's kill them all.
My crew of a bunch of know-nothings.
Yeah.
Oh, and the one black
guy. My driver
also,
who fucks everything up every week
he's going to be the one screw up for everything.
Yeah, he's going to screw everything up, but I'm still going to keep trusting him.
Yeah.
I did watch Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Creepy fucking movie.
Ooh,
really,
that's a
creepy fucking movie.
That's a really good recommendation right there.
I didn't know what to expect going into it. I knew the movie poster was creepy as shit. But I like what they did with it. It doesn't all have to make sense. But my God, It was creepy as shit. There's always something about a child, like possession movies and stuff like that. When it's a child, it's always just fucking creepy. And I'm sorry when like large amounts of skin just slough off the body. It's grotesque. They leaned into a few body horror scenes that were a little hard to watch, a little unsettling. But overall, it was a decent watch, and it's on HBO, so it's free. That's normally my criteria for most movies. Is it free? Okay, I'll watch it.
Speaking of creepy movies, if y'all haven't seen the trailer to Other Mommy, like that looks like it's going to be really good.
I was on with the Odyssey.
That was out with the Odyssey. My son, as soon as that table scene happened, my son's like, nope. I'm like, oh, we're going to come back and see this. He's like, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, I'm your son. I'm like, I ain't going back for that. No. I don't know. I can do horror
by yourself, Dad.
I can't do too much horror like that.
Oh no, he's gonna go with me. I'm gonna take him. He's gonna sit in there in the Dolby and watch it with me.
I like old horror. I like.
He's gonna trick him.
I like 70s Italian horror where there's a fine balance of tits, bush, and horror. That's the type of horror that's in my wheelhouse.
Something more if you know what
horror.
I mean.
Yeah, is the just straight up. I'm looking forward to Evil. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil.
I don't know if I can stand them screwing that up again.
But it's Zach Krieger.
I did. I'll reluctantly watch it, but video game movies have been nothing but disappointing over the last few years. Like when your only positive video game movie is Super Mario Brothers. Galaxy, I mean,
I enjoyed the Mario
Return
movie.
to Silent Hill. God,
but
awful.
I never watched it again. So I don't know what that means. Like when I watched it, I'm like, that was good, but then I never watched it again.
So you saw Nerdy, you saw the Odyssey, right?
Yes.
In IMAX or?
I saw it at the Dolby. I prefer the Dolby because I feel like the IMAX is a little darker than the Dolby is.
Yeah.
But you lose some.
Yeah, well, you do lose some, but I mean the Dolby is still bigger than your standard theater, though.
Yeah, and my IMAX is it's upgraded from a regular movie. It's not like it's not the 70 millimeter or whatever that he shot it in. It's
I mean, there's not that many of those theaters.
No, there's like
in the
30
US.
Or something there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have one in DC here, but I'm not driving.
Yeah, there's one about 45 minutes, maybe an hour away, but I'm not doing that to see like a big movie release like that when I can just go 5 minutes down the road.
I like Nolan. I haven't seen it. I won't see it in the theater because number one, my ass and back can't handle sitting in a seat for fucking 3 hours.
It was kind of long.
Against the rules. I just ain't gonna do it. My problem is I watched The Return not that long ago with Ray Fiennes, which is basically Odysseus when he returns home from that point forward, which was a phenomenal movie. Very sparse, very quiet. So it's like I don't feel the need to see it right away. So I was like,
all right. So I'm gonna guess that you're an Odyssey fan. Yes, Joe?
Yes.
Okay. So my thing I enjoyed the movie, but Nolan did make a few little changes that aren't the biggest. But if you're one of those people who the book or the poem, I was sitting there like, well, why did you change that? I don't understand why you did it. And I spent, 5-10 minutes trying to figure out why would you change this? It's not that big of a change, but you did it. And I feel like that pulled me out. I kind of want to go see the second time now that I know what he's changed and see if I enjoy it more. But I don't know. I did like it though.
I mean, Nolan makes an interesting picture. Like I said, I don't care what they do with their artistic choices, who they fucking cast, what they do. I don't really give a shit.
BK, Troy was not better than the Odyssey. Don't get me wrong.
I'm telling you, watch The Return. You get Ray Fiennes and Juliette Binoche.
You might miss the expert acting of Orlando Bloom.
who makes fine straight to video movies now.
Yeah. Who stares off in the distance and goes, brother. Like what? Bad acting, Orlando Bloom. I'm sorry. Your claim to fame was dating Carrie.
The fight between Hector and Achilles is fantastic, but I mean, Troy is not a great movie. It's not a bad one, but it's not a great movie.
Yeah, like I said,
the one thing that saved Troy was the Hector Achilles fight.
Yeah, that was a fantastic fight.
Yeah,
it was good. I mean, did you feel? Because again, I haven't seen it. Did you feel it was more artistic or more blockbustery?
With Odyssey?
Both. It was both. There was a lot of blockbustery parts to it, but then there was a lot of parts to it that were very artistic too. Probably the last quarter of the movie is pretty artistic.
I mean, that's my favorite part of the whole story. Anyway, I really don't give a shit about. I don't give a shit about the Cyclops. I don't give a shit about Cersei. I all that part kind of bores me. I like when he returns. That part of that story to me is interesting.
Well, then you know what? You might actually like it then, Joe, because to me and a lot of people who watched it, the last quarter, the last sort of the movie is the best part of the movie. So this might be right up your alley then.
If you enjoyed that, I will ask you to watch The Return and compare it and see how you like, because that is, if the last quarter of the movie is after he kind of comes back, that like I said, that's where The Return picks up, and Ray Fiennes is so fucking good in it. I don't care if he's an asshole in real life or hard difficult. I don't give a shit. He's so fucking good in that goddamn movie.
My one frame of reference going into it was Homer's Odyssey, as in Homer Simpson.
I'm Homer.
It looks like Lenny.
which is better than Troy.
Yeah. I like Troy, but yeah, Troy
was blockbuster. Troy was blockbuster movie.
Yes, Troy was a blockbuster, and that's all it was.
Which is fine. That's fine. Don't have to be more.
I'll also give Troy credit for being the one movie I saw in like the last decade where they didn't kill Sean Bean.
Nope.
That poor son of a bitch, man.
He made it to the end, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
he's actually Odysseus, so he actually makes
it
to
Odysseus.
the sequel. Yeah.
Yeah. I was disappointed that we never got the Odyssey with Sean Bean as Odysseus. I think I would have enjoyed that
because they wouldn't have been able to kill him in the movie. So they're like, well, we can't cast Sean Bean for a movie we're not going to kill him in.
Guess what? We're changing the Indian. Odysseus dies.
Yeah, his son kills him in the end. Actually, no. If it was Sean Bean, he'd have to be dead in like the first act. So somebody would have to kill him. He'd have to die on like Cersei's Island or something.
Ronan is still my favorite Sean Bean movie. Ronan is such a fantastic underrated movie. He plays a coward. Yes. And gets dressed down repeatedly.
He gets yelled at by Robert De Niro several times.
That's one of my favorite Robert De Niro movies as well, because it's one of the few movies where Robert De Niro doesn't 100% play Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Which
and Jean Reno, good Jean Reno performance too.
Yeah, this well.
And one of the best car chases.
Oh, the driving in that's fantastic. Yeah. Although I will say, if you rewatch it a few times, the CGI smoke from the tires will throw you out of it a little bit. You'll be like, yeah. But that's just because CGI is so good now. You recognize all the old bad shit when it was done. But yeah.
Well, that was the other thing about the Odyssey. It's all practical effects. It's all practical effects. Yeah, and it's fantastic. The part with Cersei, I can't believe that was practical effects. That was so good.
And most of it was filmed on scene too, right?
Yeah.
Which to me just makes, if you're gonna make an epic, film it on scene. Don't late stage Lucas it and throw some weird fucking green screens up there and have long walking scenes through green screens.
And they go back to it 10 years later and add more green screen effects.
Yeah.
And replace
we don't have enough creatures in here. Let's throw some more creatures.
I always thought there'd be dewbacks in the.
Oh, crazy shit. Well, all right, kids. Well, Nerdy, thank you for joining us this week. JJ,
I appreciate you having me on.
Us this week. Welcome. Nerdy, what you got going on, buddy? Over on Nerdy Geek Comics.
I dropped my FOC video this earlier today. It's usually probably my highest viewed video. Bruce and I go on there and basically do what Bruce and I do, where we go back and forth about which one of us picks better covers. And
Nerdy does.
Yep, that's what I tell him all the time. But he's got his people who he pays off. And then my new comic book day hauls.
Yeah,
my new comic book day haul always drops on Wednesdays, and then probably here in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna have my live stream to celebrate my 500 subs. Nice. I'll do some giveaways and things like that, and that's basically what I'm doing.
Nice. Go sub up over at Nerdy Geek Comics. Go sub up over there. You got good stuff. You have great production quality. I love your production quality. It's always very good. And your content.
I try.
Hey Styx, when are we going to start watching Doctor Who again?
Probably beginning of September.
Excellent.
Maybe the last week of August. We'll see. I am going to try and do something for Doctor Who Podcast Day, which is Sunday, the August 9th. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. It's hard because I can't do like slides like I usually do, because I usually do them at work. So my job during the summer is I have no computer. So I'm just out and about. So yeah. So probably end of August, beginning of September.
That's great. And as always, you can catch JJ on Just Dark Side on Sundays on Renovision. And if you've been popping in on Wednesdays, I haven't popped in on Wednesday.
I'm a seat filler if somebody's routinely absent or something. I might play.
I've been extremely negligent about watching any shows. I just haven't been watching a lot of YouTube shows lately. Yeah. Damn YouTubey, and all of your
watching too much.
All of your lesbian vampire erotica that you have from the 70s. Damn you!
How dare they?
It takes a lot of time to do.
Oh, that's the Italian horror that you've been talking about. I got you.
There's some good stuff, man. There's some good stuff. Good stuff.
And JJ, there's nothing wrong with being a seat filler. Somebody's got to sit in those seats at the Oscars.
Yep.
Okay.
They get paid.
I'll just clap and be in the background behind some celebrities.
Yep.
Okay. Why not?
Hey,
As always,
can you read my script? Can you read my script?
Yeah. I have the screenplay I've been working on.
As always, sub up over at Renovision. Pete's mixing it up, throwing out some new shows, doing a little cheesecake show now.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing our thunder a little bit, but
I know.
You brought back.
I let him know, Joe. I commented on there. I'm like, hey, is Joe going to be on here? Because this is right up his wheelhouse.
I'm gonna have to give him some suggestions of people I want to see on that show.
He's pretty tame though. He hasn't quite risen to the level.
No, he did.
I want to get him. I would like to see some Bud Root in there. I want a little cave woman thrown in there. If you're gonna do cheesecake, you got to be a little spicy.
Oh, cousin Jedi just popped in.
Hey, Jedi will be back. You'll be back next week, Jedi. That will be fantastic. That'd be wonderful.
We miss you. We miss you.
I think, and Dom should be back too. Oh my God, we might have the original four actually all back.
Dom's flight there got canceled, so he may be stranded in San Diego for a while. We'll see. But his original flight there got canceled. I don't know what he's doing to get back.
I'm sure he'll show us a ton of the Funkos he picked up over there.
I'm sure we'll get a lot of ceiling pictures, pictures of escalators.
Him standing in line.
This
was the line.
Cheeseburgers, glasses of bourbon.
He posted cheeseburgers.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm happy he got to see Cold Slither again. So I know that makes him happy. So I'm happy he got to see them again. I'm sure he's having a blast out there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Giggles is having a blast out there, but I know they headed out. They wanted to head out a few days early, but they had that flight canceled, so they went one day later. Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry, Giggles, you got thrown into the mix right away into the hell that is a crowded con. But like I said, I'm sure we'll have a rundown from Dom. Hopefully it will be more exciting than the Comic-Con cruise that he went on, which the whole story was about anything but a Comic-Con cruise and stories about Mexico, which was far more exciting than the couple pictures we saw of the Comic-Con cruise, because apparently it was like 4 booths, none of which were really selling comics. It was a very strange thing. But
that's disappointing.
Even when he first said that too, that's a weird. Like, why would you have a Comic-Con on a cruise?
Yeah. Because comic
yeah.
books like humidity and water.
Yeah.
And
And
wind
sliding
and everybody-
around and falling on the floor.
Yeah. Could you imagine like loading that, like having a booth at a Comic-Con cruise and like loading all that stuff onto a boat?
Yeah, and that's why I'm pretty sure that there was like barely any. There was like next to no vendors there.
It's high seas, and now your entire wall is on the floor.
Well, Adam Hughes did one like a couple of years ago, which I was shocked.
Yeah, free cruise.
Yeah.
Not all cruises are equal.
Cruise company's gonna pay for you. Yeah.
Alex, I have no desire to be on a cruise ship and catch some weird influenza or giardia.
Norovirus.
I'm sorry. I've seen too many. All the toilets are overflowing. One too many times.
Parasites at home with Taco Bell.
Yeah. I already can't eat lettuce. I'm not getting on a boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just stay home and eat lettuce. You'll get the same experience.
Thank God I grow all my own shit. That saves me. But I'm sure Dom will have at least 5 or 6 outrageous stories, which I'm sure he'll regale us with, which will be hilarious as always. And like I said, Jedi will be back as well, and we'll get into it. I look forward to finding a cosplayer for this week. That's difficult. I couldn't fill in on that. It's hard finding cosplayers. I thought it would be easier finding cosplayers.
It can't be that hard.
Yeah. Well, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Well, there's
you haven't used. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and one that isn't just blatantly hardcore pornography.
That is.
So it's a fine line one has to walk on that razor.
On the genre, like anime cosplay is probably easy to find.
Have a good night, Ed.
Comic cosplay and other stuff is gonna be a little bit harder.
Yeah,
I'll scour a little bit. I'll do some research for you.
Yeah. So that's why I've been mixing up the segments. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it at work.
Just shock everybody and do a guy's cosplay. See what the reaction is.
Like 1 out of every 10 that you find, it will surprise you. You'll find some crazy shit in there. So as always, you can catch CBSI Hot 10 on Renovision on Fridays. Whenever Pete decides to throw it up there on Fridays. I don't know. Maybe it's 9 o'clock. Maybe it's 10 o'clock. Maybe it's 11 o'clock.
I think it was 10
I don't know.
o'clock.
Just turn on your fucking notification. You'll be told. It'll be fine. As always, we're on at 9:30s. We should be, for the most part, back in the saddle again pretty consistently on Fridays. I don't think I have any more vacations to go on. Is there an SNS tomorrow, Styx?
No. Everyone's at San Diego, so.
Everyone's in San Diego. It means a whale's vagina. They will be in San Diego. So no SNS tomorrow. I don't know. I thought maybe Matt would set something up. Maybe
No.
No love.
I think Sam had something else going on too. So
I'm sure Matt will regale you with tales of SDCC when he returns. Is there a Sunday show this week? I know Dom's probably not going to be there because he'll be coming back or stranded.
I believe
that's
we're
a
doing.
JJ question.
I haven't heard otherwise, but
what's going on in the world? Is there Star Wars news nowadays? I haven't.
Really. We do have there's a series.
It comes in spurts.
Yeah, we get Ninth Jedi, which is the anime series, comes out in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks or so.
It's so weird how it just comes out in really weird spurts. It's like there's either a shit ton of Star Wars news or there's absolutely no Star Wars news.
Yeah. Well, they're never working on very much, so usually it only comes on when they want to release stuff or make a push for stuff. But
they like to tell you there's movies coming and then tell you those movies have been canceled.
Yeah.
X-Wing's coming sometime.
Yeah. Sometime in the future, maybe. Kind of.
And then we all saw Wonder Woman 84, and then that didn't happen.
It feels like Rogue Squadron should have just been the easiest thing to ever get made, and I can't believe that never took off.
Yeah, Top Gun in space should have been. But then again, Blade should have been easy too. But here we are.
Oh my God, that should have been a slam dunk.
That should have been a slam dunk.
Took them 6 years to cancel it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's tough.
And
as always on Wednesdays. It was.
It was close to 6 years.
Well, they went through like what 10 different scripts and then
a couple of directors.
You have.
Well, remember the Eternals was kind of supposed to be the introduction point. That was 2021. So.
And that movie was a hot piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
The Eternals
Yeah,
still just bothers me.
You'll notice they haven't done anything with Black Knight either.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing. I'm sure all the people who picked up that comic are just absolutely loving that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank you
Back down to $1.
thank you for giving us a comic book movie of characters most people don't give a shit about to begin with, and then you have to introduce all of those characters so that I can care about none of them.
Yeah. And hire big name actors to play the roles.
Yes.
Yeah. Angelina Jolie. Yeah. If you start
And all I
watching that
cared about was
movie,
Black
in the
Knight.
middle-
All I cared about was Black Knight.
And half of the cast of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And like I said, as always, you catch Tack Show on Wednesdays where they'll have people on talking about things and lists of keys that you should buy. Because that's important. So watch it, enjoy it. It's fun. And like I said, Pete throws out shorts constantly. His recorded stuff is gangbusters. He's always putting out interesting shit out there. All kinds of books that I know I forget about all the time that he always has on those little shows. It's always fun. So watch that. And again, gentlemen, thank you for joining. Chat, thank you for joining. JJ, thank you for being here. Nerdy, thanks for joining in. And we will we'll make our way back next week. Jedi probably still have some sea legs, but that's all right.
Probably.
It's all right. We'll find our way. But I guess until then, I lost all of my everything got scrambled in here. So there it is. Okay, kids.
Bitches leave.
The qualified.